Good morning. It's Nichi, and yesterday I was talking about how this cold that I get annually hit my sinuses harder than it did the last couple of years. And I still sound a little bit terrible. I sounded much worse even just 10 minutes ago. So if it weren't for this little tool here, I would still sound terrible, and I can breathe. I have a bunch of condensation in my nose at the moment. That's probably going to make me sneeze any second. But this little guy, this little handheld nebulizer, you can get these on Amazon for like $50. I mean, I wouldn't pay more than that. And it holds just a little bit of distilled water. And then I'm going to turn the screen around for a second. Biomolecular oxygen, actually, it's now named hydroxygen by CellCore, is a little bottle of handiness that you want to have around for any sinus stuff, or if you have somebody in your house that gets like a chest or like pneumonia, bronchitis, stuff like that. I probably shouldn't say that, but chest discomfort, respiratory discomfort. It's a super great tool to have, and this particular one had like a adult nozzle and a child nozzle, so we were using it a couple weeks ago with Odin when he had a little bit of a cough and sinusy stuff. And here's the thing is because if you can't breathe, like I was stuffy, so I couldn't breathe through my nose, and then after just a few minutes of doing this, it completely opens up and you get rid of a lot of gunk, comes out. So it's a super great tool, a really great self-care tool that most wouldn't think about having, or that if you have seen them before, you associate with someone who has like asthma or allergies or something, and they have to be nebulized as like an emergency or urgency care, before they go to the hospital, or they take their kids to the ER and then they have to be nebbed, quote unquote, when you go to the ER. This is a great tool to have at home and completely saves like a potential trip for people. It's just like a total health saver at home. So if anything respiratory or sinusy where you have a hard time breathing is a concern for you this season or in seasons to come, totally recommend having this in your self-care kit at home. Very, very easy to use, very, very economical. We sort of are excited about the fact that we just don't have doctor bills. And I believe it's because we have really set ourselves up with these really great self-care tools and have the resources and know what to do to take care of ourselves at home. And if something were to show up that we would need more care, then we would reach out for that if that were necessary. So little handheld nebulizer, little hydroxygen, HYDROXYGEN by CellCore. Really great thing for you to have at home for the wellness of you and your family.